The appeal of Little House has also proven itself to be global, easily crossing international borders.
Not only are these issues that are dealt with in our country, but they're dealt with in countries all over the world. So this show plays absolutely everywhere.
In Ireland, I am told that when a girl is the school bully, she is simply referred to as the Nelly.
I'll get even with her. See?
This show is huge in Japan, crazy in France.
I'm very popular in France. I'd say it's a cultural difference. It's that they don't think Nellie Olson's mean. They think she's French.
Trigger girls.
The show is huge in France. Reruns and reruns all the time. Just a few months ago, there was a survey on French television. They were asking people, when you were a child, what was your dream house? Where did you want to live? And 1% out of 3 answered Little House on the Prairie. It came first in the survey. The very first thing that most children draw a picture of is a little house with a pa, a ma, and children. This is not American, French, or anything. This is universal.
The universal appeal of Little House on the Prairie began with Laura Ingalls Wilder and was carried into the future by the man who made it his mission to do justice to her stories.
Laura Ingalls Wilder and Michael Landon were the greatest team to create entertainment for generations and generations and generations to come. I'm sure it will be available on every delivery system imaginable ad infinitum.
If Michael knew that we were here doing this today, talking about Little House, I think he would be smiling and laughing and just so kind of blown away that 40 years later, it's still a popular show.
The technology may change, but the essential human truth that's in the shows, as well as in Laura's books, doesn't change. Little House radiates genuine goodness, decency, honesty, truth about the human condition, and we are part of this shared experience for generations of readers and viewers who are grateful for the opportunity they have through television and through books to step into Laura's land of long ago, where life is simple. That's going to go on as long as people are looking for a message that's positive.
I'm right here, darling.
And because the problems of the Ingalls are the problems of the entire world and people can identify with the characters, it hasn't changed.
For many of those who helped bring Little House to television, the experience was life-changing.
We feel very blessed that we were a part of something that does go on and on and on.
We, as a group, had done exactly what we had set out to do, was to be on television at the top of the charts for almost 10 straight years, and thinking about how fortunate we all were to have been connected with Michael Landon for all these years, and look how what we were and how successful we all were within ourselves.
Those of us who were involved in it will always be involved in it. It is a part of our lives that is central to our life experience and to our creative experience. To this day, I do not walk on a soundstage without thinking about Michael. If I'm directing and I say action or I say cut, I hear Michael say action and say cut.
I cannot count the amount of times that people have come up to me when they find out that my father's Michael Landon to let me know how deeply affected and appreciative they are of his work. He touched people's hearts.
People grew up watching Little House. I think that if you turn TV on, you'll still see Little House on the Prairie. It's a show that, because of its great family values, that people love to watch, and there's just such great messages there.
When I meet fans of Little House, some people told me that they had very difficult childhoods, abused children, and they told me Little House on the Prairie kept them alive, because they thought what I'm going through is not normal. This is what it should be. And I want to survive, and I want to create that with my own family.
people will come up to me and say, "Don't you hate when people tell you how much they love Little House?" And I say, Why would I hate people telling me that they love something that I love so much?" Thank you, thank you, thank you.